Public forum?
Oh, John? The residents at Church and Pruitt Streets that has large trees planted in the city ditch. They overhang the street, they arch above it. The man is making no attempt to remove those trees or even to trim them. They don't belong there. His name's Randy Tice. I think that the city should remove the trees and charge him because he's already been given a letter. Long time ago.
This is Public Works, and that's a town that did that.
Okay, well, I'm sorry.
I addressed this a long time ago, before they got big,
Yeah.
and nothing was ever done, and now they're big. I had a car about hit me the other day there because they dodged them.
You cannot pass
Plus the
without
same-
scraping the paint off your car.
Plus, the same residence on the corner has a tree planted in the front, in the ditch, and when you pull up to the stop sign, it's obstructing view.
Well, you got the same thing too, if you go one more block on.
But it doesn't matter who
And that's
else
the things
does.
we need to address.
And we actually have it over here at the pharmacy where they plant the shrubs over here underneath the sign and,
But they're not obstructing yet.
yeah, they are.
You can't go
Well,
and say, well,
this-
somebody else is doing it. This guy has a row of trees, the length of his property almost. They gotta go.
Any other public forum?
I think that's something I might be able to address because it is obstructing in the traffic. Yeah. So
Yes,
I think I can take care of that.
Do the other ones too.
Dress with a chainsaw.
All right, item number two, discussion and action on employee handbook, personnel policies and procedures.
It's going to follow the same.
Still got to read the same thing. Okay. I make a motion to revise the town of Talihina employee handbook section as follows: jury duty, full-time employees, employee files, employee communication, employee safety, sick leave, vacation benefits, time sheets, and pay schedules.
Any discussion? Vote?
Renee? Yes. Donnie?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
All right.
I'm gonna do last name.
Item number three, discussion and action on subject full-time.
I make a motion to identify a person employed by the town of Talihina for an indefinite time, typically works the regular schedule of at least 40 hours per week, will be considered full-time.
Any discussion? Vote?
Bailey? Yes. Faulkner?
Yes.
Webb?
Yes.
Item number five, board discussion and action on employee files.
I make a motion to have all personal records include application, resume, W-4s, I-9, criminal background, and emergency information sheets, receipt of revised handbook forms, benefit enrollment of, or waiver forms, copies and verifications of certification, registrations, license, and degree as appropriate. Reference check, job descriptions, performance appraisal, disciplinary or counseling records, compensation history, training and development records, and other information deemed necessary.
Discussion? Vote?
Bailey?
Yes.
Faulkner?
Yes.
Webb?
Yes.
Item number five, discussion and action on wording on who employees can talk to on concerns.
I make a motion to have employees that have concerns, questions, and/or issues to speak with their supervisors and/or board of trustees.
Any discussion? Vote?
I second it.
I thought you said it, I'm sorry.
I second. Okay.
All right, now discussion. Vote?
Bailey? Yes. Faulkner?
Yes.
Webb?
Yes.
Discussion and action on jury duty.
I make a motion to have employees who are required due process of law to render jury service or court service during normal working hours shall receive their regular pay for such a period.
Second. Discussion. Vote.
Bailey?
Yes.
Faulkner?
Yes.
Webb?
Yes.
This is good, y'all try this hard.
Item number 7, discussion action on safety and signage.
I make a motion to require all town and county employees to attend annual safety work program meeting for employees, visitors, and customers.
You still want employees and visitors in there?
Let's clarify. Let's have which one? Seven. Y'all in a motion. Now we need to, revoke it. Rescind it.
Rescind it. What do you want?
We don't think it's mandatory that customers
The
and
way it
visitors.
reads, it says, it really does sound like that the visitors and customers
Yeah.
have to be there. So just make it for employees and then
Employees.
let me see.
And just,
Because that's a hand, yeah, so that'd be taken out of handbook too, because that's what, the way I worded it out of handbook. Okay.
Does that make more sense though for,
You know what, I still feel that if,
then add to it that, citizens and,
I mean, while you against it.
Whatever.
Customers and citizens have a,
Customer is the citizens pretty much, so why do you don't want someone in here to say?
what's it cost?
no, it's not that I don't, I don't care. It's not mandatory
Oh, yeah.
for
Citizens
citizens.
to come to it.
We want it to be mandatory yearly for our
Oh,
employees.
okay, I understand.
Yeah, no, I don't care who comes.
As long as it's free, it costs us.
You're saying require, we cannot require the citizens of this town to come to a yearly.
Like I said, I copied this out of the book, so I'll tell you what.
Okay,
Then
we gotta
this-
fix the book. That's what we're doing.
we'll take that out with this deal, so.
Okay,
I make a motion.
wait. So you're gonna put that it's mandatory or required for employees
Yes.
and that
To attend annual safety.
visitors and customers are welcome?
But you can't do that because
No,
some.
I'm just gonna leave it out.
Leave it out.
You bet.
Yeah,
Sounds good.
I'm just gonna leave it out.
Okay.
I make a motion to require all town and Talihina employees to attend annual safety and work program meetings for employees.
no, sorry. Rescind it, please.
Rescind it.
Okay. You're gonna make a motion, for the
Public
Public Works
Works.
authorities.
Public Works, you told me that.
Sorry.
And I didn't remind him.
You didn't have it on my paper.
Good job.
That's what I'm used to here.
Somebody was supposed to have it on my paper.
I changed your name, and I didn't change it again, so.
Oh.
But now.
She caught it.
Thank you, Tina.
Okay, I make a motion
To require all
to require all town of Public Works,
Public work employees.
Public Work employees to attend annual safety work program meetings for employees.
That's it.
Discussion. Vote.
Bailey?
Yes.
Faulkner?
Yes.
Webb?
Yes.
Number 8, discussion and action on sick leave.
I make a motion to define the definition of a family member, employees of immediate family or household. The definition of immediate family members, the following is considered parents and or step-parents of an employee, spouse, child, stepchild, adoptive child, or any other person to whom the employee has legal and or foster responsibilities.
Second.
Any discussion? Vote.
Bailey?
Yes.
Faulkner?
Yes.
Webb?
Yes.
All right, number 9, discussion and action on vacation benefits.
I make a motion that all full-time employees will receive the vacation time as follows. After an employee has worked for a minimum of 12 months of full-time employment, you will receive 5 days vacation. Upon your second year, you will receive 10 days vacation. On the 10th year, you will receive 15 days of vacation. This policy will be used
Right.
So that is not even,
So that is.
that's not even in the,
That's what we've got addressed.
that's what was discussed, but it wasn't in the motion. So grandfather wasn't even in the motion, so that's.
Okay, so what do we
So
say?
that's something
by
for-
approving this, is that, that's the policy for everybody now?
For the new ones,
Okay,
for the new hires, I guess.
You didn't say that.
It's got, almost got to be right higher.
Well, like I said, we know all this could be, is gonna be revised again anyway.
Yeah.
But what I see funny that, you know, like I said, it's gonna be revised a lot anyway.
But they're a big step in the right direction.
But it's a start, and if I stepped out there, then that's good.
Now, one thing that, though, that you guys did discuss here earlier, and that is, how is finance going to receive the numbers to start with? There are no records. Zero.
The supervisors all are supposed to have a running total, and by the way, there's not just 4 supervisors, there's several supervisors.
Who was it?
I mean,
I was told there's Keith,
there's Keith,
Brian,
Brian,
Rodney,
Rodney,
and,
John.
and who?
well, John's not technically.
No,
supervisor.
John, I heard it was just Keith, Rodney,
Was
and
he
then
a
Philip.
supervisor? Because he told me he is the supervisor of the dispatch.
Yes, he said,
And he's the one who signs off on all their
Well, we have, actually, this batch is under police department.
Right, but isn't he, but I also recall that we were told that he was the dispatcher supervisor.
Who said that?
Hey, you guys, can we move on and discuss this?
Yeah, that's
not- Executive later.
What number are we on?
At 9.
All right, let's go.
Any more discussion
On vacation.
on vacation? Vote?
Bailey?
Yes.
Faulkner?
Yes.
Webb?
Yes.
Number 10, discussion and action on service request forms.
No action.
Number 11, discussion and action on new timesheets.
Okay, I make a motion to accept a new time sheet with a new total. With an,
Oh, you didn't read that, not what I did, that was.
should be a beginning and an ending total of comp.
Right. I was gonna go back on that, thanks.
Okay, now let me read what you had down. I make a motion to accept the new time sheets with a beginning and an ending total on comp time, vacation time, and sick leave. And to change the pay period from once a month to being paid twice a month on a semi-monthly with pay period on the 15th and the last working day of the month.
Working day of the month,
Oh, if either payroll ends on a holiday or a weekend, the payroll will be generated on the last work days before the 15th or the 31st.
Perfect.
No, this is in here.
I second that.
So we have next job.
Discussion?
Thanks for y'all's support.
You're doing good.
Wave 10 times on the sheet by himself. No. Thank you, guys.
More discussion? Vote?
Bailey?
Yes.
Hold on, did we have a second?
Renee seconded
Okay,
it.
okay. Renee?
Yes.
Yes. Faulkner?
Yes.
Webb?
Yes.
Okay.
Discussion and action on budget number 12.
Move to have a budget meeting on 30th.
June 30th?
Yeah. Don't we have a,
And at 5:30.
an hour? Or, okay.
Any new business?
Is that a vote? Is that a motion?
No, we just all agreed with it. We did last time.
You need to rescind it back.
I rescind.
Oh, you made a motion? No. I thought you just said.
Okay, we
Didn't hear
can,
that.
we can all agree, we can make a motion, we can do whatever.
Well,
I just want to.
Okay, so we've all agreed to have a meeting on June 30th
Mhm.
and for the town of Talihina budget
and public.
discussion.
Well, this
I
is
meant
just public
board,
works.
I meant public works budget discussion, June 30th.
Not Talihina, just Public Works.
We're gonna do both of them.
We did.
Well, we did that during the Talihina meeting. This is the Public Works meeting, so. Okay, it's good.
All right. Item number 13, new business.
That's 14.
Yeah, we have some policies and procedures, but we don't, and I guess I should be sitting out here. We have some policies and procedure questions that I wanted to know if we could bring up for the Public Works. If y'all want to do that tonight, or if y'all want to do that next time.
What have you got for us?
Basically, just stuff like, are we absolute on our shut-off dates? Are we absolute on our tent? Do we,
What was the second one?
are we absolute on the tent being our penalty? And do we, exempt ODOT, Veteran Center, and the school, and
From late penalties,
from late?
government entities, there's a wide variety of things that probably need to be approached.
Okay, that's probably need to be a regular meeting.
It was gonna be proposed to pass out.
And I told both of them too, that we've got to start formulating an actual policy for that office and, on different things. And so I've asked them to start writing down some things that they're concerned about. If y'all got things y'all are concerned
What
about.
I also
write them
would
down.
like you to do, please call other towns, see what their policies are, and we're gonna compare.
Okay.
And did y'all want to start closing at 4:30?
We'll put that on a regular meeting, but I think that's a good idea to give you all time to actually balance your books and shut, and be out here by 5. Rather than shutting at 5 and spending 5:30 trying to reconcile your books and stuff, we quit taking payments at or.
We had talked about this.
We had.
You got in trouble.
I got in trouble.
Yeah, well, I said close it, close out your computer,
Yeah, I didn't,
at 4, after
I
4:30,
didn't
but
quite
leave
do
the office
something
open,
else.
but somehow that's,
Lot
people
of
come in,
places- lot of
people come in
places
at
close.
4:45 and wanna pay, and then that leaves that for the next day, and, you know, if you've already started running your,
But when you go to the bank, they're gonna say all deposits made after 3 o'clock or whatever, will go next day.
That's what I said.
And
right.
even on shut-off day.
And even on shut-off days, they still get credited.
So you couldn't pull them
But,
back out.
I mean, you know, if you close at 4:30, you're gonna take your last payment at 4:30.
right, I'm just saying.
And then by 5, everything's already done for that day, deposits made, you're done, so.
Because if we could lock the door at 4:30, we would be out of here immediately by
5 o'clock.
Not only that, on agenda days.
I'm good with it.
We'll put it on
I think
regular,
it's fine.
we'll put that on regular meeting, just make sure that.
Do you get many payments after 4:30? Because I know people leaving the hospital at around that, I mean, there's a steady stream of traffic through
Right.
town from like
Well,
4 to 5.
Only on the
So-
9th, 10th, and 20th. But because it's already that late, we do need to go ahead and shut it off so they can put it in the drop box, because I'm not gonna assess penalties to the next day anyways. So
It's not gonna matter.
it's not computer generated penalties.
Sounds fine. Sounds good to me. So let's put that on the next meeting. And next month's meeting, and in the meantime, you're gonna find out, billing policies from other towns, like 3 other, please.
Right.
Okay.
You mean comparable towns?
Yeah,
Oh,
not Tulsa.
not
Well,
smaller.
no, probably would be Eager or Haleyville, Worcester.
Animal Spyro.
I've looked at quite a few, I'll just call back and find out more information. I've looked into, online billing and whether or not communities around us have done it, along with electronic, devices, things like that. So I was looking at different things,
Right.
but then you
Well,
get,
and that was for, as far as finding a new program
right.
on taking payments and all, but this will be the actual policy of it, so, okay.
Well, any more new business?
How would I find out what the city's gonna do about all those trees? And he's right, there's one around the corner from it also that is the same situation. It's gonna be a big tree, it's gonna be blocking the sun.
I think
I have a lot of stuff I could plant in the ditch myself, but this guy should not be allowed to do this.
Rodney is gonna look at that. Rodney just got through saying that would fall under obstructing the view drivers going up and down the road.
Well, that one
And since it is,
the whole road that keeps the
he
traffic
can,
from.
he can take care of it under that
Okay,
policy.
I got a song.
Meet you at midnight.
And the man.
You had some things under the town of Talihina that you talked about under new business. Does any of that pertain? I know it's cool stuff. Is there anything
No,
else
that
that
might
might pertain to the, okay, we're good.
All right,
Okay.
14, board member comments.
I want to thank y'all for working so hard. And
Well, I'm
our
gonna tell you,
accountants for.
The word is around town that City Hall's great now.
Yes.
Well, thank you for
I'm
your,
telling you, they're proud of y'all.
they know, well, I brag on you guys though too.
Oh,
We
yeah.
ain't through yet.
I know.
This is just the beginning, isn't it?
Yes.
Just to begin.
Yeah, if we could just get rid of the paint in here, I'd be
Well,
really happy.
hey, to be honest with you,
He's not asking me to leave, is that what he's saying?
I'm
and
saying.
to be honest with you, I got plans already to where I'm gonna paint this. We're gonna vote on the color, we're gonna repaint the outside. Keith,
I've
they're
got
already
painting donation.
cleaning up around out there, I'm proud of them.
Maybe a parking lot.
We're gonna get it cleaned
More
up.
paint? Oh, no paint.
We're gonna get, I've already got
It's
that
gonna be
planned.
pink outside.
No.
Well, hey, and the pad's done at the cemetery too, thanks to Donnie and his materials from his property, but we finally got it done.
Did you see the other?
That's
Really?
wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I am gonna paint this building, because that will make a big difference.
Oh, yeah.
But we gotta pick a color.
Pink, I don't know if paint.
Whatever you want.
But
Whatever you want.
But I want it to be clean,
Red-
and I'm not
red
making a
skin.
volunteer thing where I can get some help.
I'm waiting on y'all to finish before I
Yeah,
get.
let's
I'm waiting on the 15.
Let's do it.
Somebody's gonna make a
You,
motion.
Jeremy? I second it.
You made the motion and you seconded it. Any discussion? Vote?
Bailey?
Yes.
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 Now what? Now what?
Yes.
You want all this back, don't you?
In that handbook.
Give me your folders and I'll tell it how you to
Yeah,
that.
yes. It said city.
Tell it first. Tell you what.
Yeah.
And